Welcome back to Time Out with Sports Adda. What an innings we've just noticed right now after Mumbai clearly being in the dumps a little around the 14th over. Suryakumar Yadav rescues them. Bhavik, what do you think about the special innings? And is that going to be enough?
Of course, yes, it has been a terrific knock. So much under pressure. This is the second time that he's, lifting Mumbai from a certain pressure situation. So, yes, all credits to him. The way he paced his innings, the way he targeted the bowlers, no ram shots, no, faulty shots in his initial stage of the innings, and he accelerated at the right time, and a big credit to Jaidev Unadkat as well for hanging out there and providing those
Yeah,
important singles and doubles with Surya. So definitely, I guess
yeah.
150. I still feel they are 15 to 20 runs short, but I'm sure this is a defendable total.
But I think it does answer that question that we had. Who is that India number three for the World Cup? Clearly looks like Sky for now. But Rishabh, getting to you, how good has RCB's bowling been this year? They've got the variations, they've got everything. After having a great start that Mumbai had with Rohit and Ishan, they got 5 wickets for like 20, 25 runs, and I think that's brilliant. How do you think that went for them?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was a spirited bowling performance. We have been speaking that RCB is one team who leaks a lot of runs at a death. Today, apart from Mohammad Siraj's over, I think they had the entire 19 overs under their control. And credits to the
Yeah,
way Vanindu Hasaranga and Harshal Patel bowled. And especially Vanindu Hasaranga, you see he played just one or two games for them in the last edition. Wasn't as useful as he was supposed to be. And there were questions raised when he was brought this time round as well. But today or for this entire edition, he's been proven why he's the number one T20 bowler currently going around. Harshal Patel, obviously, he's been doing it for the past edition. He's continued that same form here. And I think the addition of David Willey at the start there, who bowls with the new ball, moves the ball around a bit, has definitely strengthened their bowling attack a lot. So I think they have a lot of options. You have Maxwell, Shahbaz Ahmed. So they have got
yeah.
a well-experienced part-time bowling lineup as well. So I think they have a fantastic team this year around, and this bowling attack is definitely one to look forward to.
Well, we clearly do not want to miss out on the wonderful Akashdeep. He's been a revelation for RCB and a great addition. By that, we'll quickly look at the scorecard. The score RCB is going to chase is 152 runs, and Surya Kumar there brilliantly batting with and hitting sixes and 5 fours. A chunk of his runs coming out of boundaries. Clearly had to be there, paced in the innings brilliantly. Rohit Sharma got a start, unfortunate, but Harshad Patel was brilliant for his 2 for 23, along with Vanindu Hasaranga 2 for 28. Didn't you guys have these two in your predictions? Wow, that's something to really look at. And by that,
No,
we should go to the predictions from the first innings, where we
I
see how we
did
fared.
I did pick Hasaranga, but Arshal Patel was top notch tonight.
Yes, he was top notch. Maybe that last over made that difference. I think it was between you guys
100%.
and Mumbai and RCB.
Seven
But
runs.
yeah, this looks like a tie. This looks like a
Yes.
tie,
Two, two,
and we've
two.
not had a tie in a long time. Bhavik, if we recollect this, not during the week,
Yes.
not when Yash is there. Obviously, you know how Yash fares sometimes.
Obviously. I
But
mean,
and
no
we'll
comments
go
there.
to our predictions of the second innings without wasting any time because it's an excellent match. I think we've got a mid-ground kind of a score. But yeah, here's me giving my first prediction. From an RCB batting perspective, I think the weak link that they have is Anuj Rawat. I don't think he'll score more than 5 boundaries, that is fours or sixes, unless he gets that confidence and gets the start that that he might really want. But I doubt it's going to happen. I think Mumbai are going to come fast and hard at them, and he might be the first to go. The second prediction that I have is MI's best bowler is no, it's again a no-brainer. I think it's Jasprit Bumrah because he, out of all the guys that Mumbai is going to throw at RCB, he's the one who has to lead it. So Jasprit, there, that's for you. And third and last prediction will be RCB is going to win this game. I feel so. Although my heart wants Mumbai because I want the table to be a little more competitive. You don't want to write off teams in the first five, six matches. You're seeing how Chennai is fared. You don't want the other champion team to lose four matches. So, but cricket is cricket, and I think the way it's going, it's RCB. Over to Bhavik.
Well, yes, if RCB has to win this match, this my man here, Faf du Plessis, has to fire. And I'm sure after a couple of setbacks in the initial matches, I'm sure he'll definitely go all guns blazing tonight and score a 50. While my second prediction is the leggy about the Murugan Ashwin, that he might just concede more than 30 runs tonight, because the likes of Glenn Maxwell, we all know how sweep and reverse sweeps comes into the action when he faces the leg spinner. So I'm quite sure about this. While my final prediction here would be RCB's total sixes would be under 9, because I'm sure the bigger dimensions of the ground are, and the guys that are in the RCB top order would fancy their natural
Yeah,
games, which is picking up gaps and scoring those boundaries. But then again, I'm not
yeah.
sure about those huge monstrous sixes. Over to you,
You
Rishabh.
Maxi, you're counting out Maxi. Okay, we'll see about that. Over to Rishabh.
Yes, so my first prediction is RCB's top batter. It's Virat Kohli. Because, like Salil bhai mentioned, that Anuj Rawat is that weak link. So once he gets out, we have Virat Kohli, some like him at number three, and we have seen often that these chases like 150. Those are sticky targets which look easy, but by the time you come to
Very
the
tricky.
second half, you suddenly understand that oh shit is
Yeah,
going out of hand. So you see Virat Kohli has that knack of closing out these games. He knows how to get to those targets, how to pace out the innings. So I expect him to stay there and finish the game for his side. Coming to my second prediction on Basil Thampi to pick a wicket in the power play, I think no, because like Salib I mentioned that Jasprit Bumrah has to be the lead bowler. So I expect him to bowl at least two in the power play with Unadkat in the side with the left arm angle. I'm sure he will also bowl a couple of overs in the power play. So that actually leaves Basil Thampi with just one or two overs. At the max, just one over I feel in the power play, and I don't expect him to take a wicket since he's not in the best of forms. So I don't think he will pick a wicket in the power play. And coming to my final prediction, RCB's total score at the first dismissal, I think it will be under 30, because, like what we're talking about, Mumbai have to come hard at them, and I expect that to happen. So I can expect at least a wicket to fall under 30 runs. So yes, that's from my side.
all right. Yeah, if that works and Anuj Raut's out, my prediction will be good. But yeah, quite interesting ones there. And I'm glad to see Virat Kohli's name. Out of all the names that we've discussed, one man who we've seen his strike rate slowly falling off the grid, a little bit in his T20 career. This will be a great match to get absorb all the pressure and come back. But having said that, yes, these were our predictions. And getting back to the match, you still think Mumbai has a little, ray of hope there if they pick up early 2, 3 wickets, and they might have to. But you know how well they've finished off matches. You've got a Shahbaz Ahmed and a Dinesh Karthik there, Bhavik. You have you think what would you do if you were coaching Mumbai Indians right now? What would you tell the boys?
Well, see, early wickets is only the key here. Getting a couple of quick wickets in the power play, restricting RCB to, around just 35 to 40 inside the power play. I'm sure this is when the real pressure would exert, because this is when, the actual pressure game would, fall onto RCB's shoulders. And I guess Mumbai is, few of those teams in the whole, cricket T20 world that are very excellent when there is a pressure situation. So I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
just adapt the same trick here. Just get RCB under pressure and just consolidate.
All right. And Rishabh, from your end, you think you're going to stick with your prediction of RCB win this match again? Even after the first innings, or you're giving Mumbai a little bit of a chance? Of a
I'll still
chance. I'm
stick
just
with
saying to make a match out of it.
No, I'll still stick with RCB because, like Bhavik mentioned, if Mumbai has to win, they need some quick wickets in the power play, and even that after that also it doesn't guarantee you, because I think the biggest problem which Mumbai is facing throughout in this tournament till now, what they haven't looked at is they're only playing one spinner. And we have seen with those low, slow pitches where the ball holds up a bit, how important is your second spinner. So, they don't have that. Plus, you look at the fast bowling lineup, apart from Bumrah, there's nobody who's a match winner sort of a player. On their given day, yes, one player can win you a couple of games, but nobody is a consistent performer. So that doesn't give your bowling lineup a chance to defend such a low score. So I'll still stick with RCB.
All right, all right. All of us going for RCB. I've also put that in my predictions, but we'll see how that goes after the match. Yeah, the umpires and the players are on the ground, and we'll get on to the second innings. Thank you for joining us, Bhavik and Rishabh. We'll see you at the post match. This was Time Out with
Thank you.
Sports Center.